Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Randy with my HTC Evo 4G, and today I'm going to be showing you how to use the Autoroot version 2.2, and my hardware version is 0.03, and software version is 3.70.651.1, and that's very important. You want to go ahead and double check all those, and before you get started, you're going to want to download your RUU. I'll provide a link to the XDA developer forums where you can get all that. That way, in case something goes wrong, you can just flash it right back to factory and you won't end up stuck with a bricked phone. Anyway, you're going to download this Autoroot version 2.2 from the XDA developer forums. There's all of your links right there. I've already downloaded all of mine. So first thing you got to do after you've downloaded all that, make sure you've got your HTC Sync installed. You're going to need that for your drivers, and it's okay to go ahead and leave this installed. And you've downloaded your Autoroot version 2.2 and extracted it to your desktop so it's easy to get to. Make sure you downloaded that RUU Supersonic Sprint, the correct version, correct software version for the phone that you're using. And if you need to know what software version you're on, it's real simple. You just go to Start, and you go down to Settings, and then you can go to About Phone, and software information, and you've got your baseband version there, kernel here, build number, that's important, which mine is 3.70.651.1. You've got your software number. You got your PRI and your PRL. And it's usually a good idea to take a note of this, get a piece of paper and pen, and write down your PRL, PRI, write down your software number, your kernel number, and your baseband. But assuming you've got all this done here, you're going to want to go to Settings, and you want to go to Applications, and you're going to go to Development, USB Debugging. Tell it OK. And you can go back home. And you'll want to plug in your USB cable. And you're going to go ahead and tell it to charge only. Okay, now on your desktop, you should have saved the Autoroot version 2.2 right there. Now it wants you to run this file right here, the actual autoroot.bat, and you should get a screen like this. I'm not going to lie to you, this is my first time rooting an Evo. I just switched from the Samsung Epic yesterday, and this is my very first time even attempting to root the Evo. So if you're on the build that I'm on, which is 3.70.651.1, you should get your screen looking like this. You can see it's blurry. It may not look blurry on here, but from where I'm sitting, it's extremely blurry, and that lets you know that it's working. Phone should be shutting off here in just a second and rebooting, which it is. It went into bootloader. Now it's setting RUU mode. Flashing the firmware. And during this time your phone will be unable to charge, so it's a good idea to make sure you've got a fresh battery, fully charged. And if everything goes according to plan, when this is finished, you will have a rooted phone and a Nand unlocked phone. And you need it to be Nand unlocked so that you can flash custom ROMs and stuff, which is what I'm planning on doing with it. As soon as we're done with this video, I'll start doing some tests of some of the new ROMs, some of the gingerbreads. I think there's a couple out there, the MyUI ROM, which I'm very interested in checking out, and I'll be doing a bunch of videos for these. And you want to make certain once you get this process started, don't mess with your phone, do not unplug it, don't try to turn it off, pull out the battery, anything, just leave it alone while it's doing this. When you see this HTC screen here and you've got your little bar going across, you really want to just leave it alone. Unlike the Epic, which is almost impossible to brick, the Evo is not so lucky. You screw around with it too much while it's doing this, and it's fairly easy to brick this phone, so you want to be very careful. Make sure your battery is fully charged. This will take a while, so I don't edit my videos. For those of you that are new to my channel, I keep them exactly the way they are. Even if I run into problems, if I screw something up, I never edit my videos. I put them up exactly the way I originally made them. That way you can see for yourself how long it's supposed to take. You don't freak out and go, oh my god, it's been 3 minutes, I'm going to unplug my phone and totally screw it up. This way you can see firsthand how long it's going to take to do this. And you know, if I run into any problems, then you'll see it firsthand, and then you'll be able to see how I get around it. That way it ends up saving you time in the long run. Moment of truth. This is making me nervous. Found phone connected. You can see on the screen here what's going on. Give you an idea of what's happening on the computer while it's doing this. Giving the phone time to configure. Rebooting into the recovery. Like I said, I've never done this before, but at least everything seems to be working right, so. Okay, there's recovery. Setting up a temporary recovery. And it is now pushing. It's flashing. Making a Nandroid backup right now. Says this will take several minutes. Please wait. Sorry about that. There we go. We should be just about finished here, guys. And the screen says phone has exited recovery. Waiting for phone. Rebooting into the bootloader. Okay, this is your bootloader. If we're lucky, it will run the script on its own, and it is. And now it is flashing the firmware. And this is why you want to have a fully charged battery, because this takes a long time. And this is what you should get on your screen. Rebooting, congratulations, your phone is now rooted with a custom recovery capable of flashing ROMs. Press any key to exit. go ahead. And we'll go back to the Evo here. It took long enough. But there you go. Okay, that is it. You are now rooted with a custom recovery. So I'll do some more videos on how to flash ROMs, and I'll do some demonstrations of some of the newest ROMs out there. If you have any comments or questions, please go ahead and post them. And the link for the XDA developer site will be underneath this video, and you can get any further information, download link.